Good morning, YouTube. It is Wednesday, June 27th, 2012, about half past midnight here in Texas. My name is Kimberly. I've been scheduled for a RNY Gastric Bypass this morning, as a matter of fact. I have to report to the hospital right about 6 a.m. They say I've probably got about 2 hours of pre-op stuff before they roll me into the ER. OR. Anyway, I I've been doing my preoperative diet, and I won't lie, that hasn't been easy, and I haven't exactly been perfect at it. The last 2 days, though, of no solid food, um, I thought that would be harder than it was, and really, that wasn't even that bad. I did not cook dinner for my family those nights. That was cheeseburgers from Whataburger one night, and I can't even tell you what my husband decided to eat this evening. I don't know what he cooked for my 2-year-old. All I know is I said, when I can't eat anything at all, I'm not participating in dinner. So he had to cook and do the dishes all by himself. Um, but I've done it. I think I've managed to lose right about 7 or 8 pounds since my last weigh-in. I won't know for sure officially until I get on the scale tomorrow at the hospital, but I'm pretty proud of myself. I did it. I know for sure that I was consuming far less calories than I had been prior to starting the preoperative diet. Um, it's hard to admit that I'm pretty sure I was consuming probably about 4 or 5 thousand calories a day before the preoperative diet. Not every day, mind you, but I mean, there were some days where if I wanted it and it was available, I put it in my mouth. And that's embarrassing. That's horribly embarrassing. But it's the reality of being obese. Um, I I've tried a bunch of other diets. It's not like this is like my very first rodeo with weight loss. Um, I've done Weight Watchers and I've been successful with Weight Watchers. I've lost better than 100 pounds doing Weight Watchers. But I don't have the greatest relationship with food. I have certain foods, cheeseburgers, that trigger me going completely crazy and just eating everything in sight. For whatever reason, I start thinking, well, if I can fit a cheeseburger into my diet and still lose weight the next week at Weight Watchers, well, then this time maybe I can have a cheeseburger and some fries. And then maybe I can have, oh, I don't know, a chocolate cupcake, or maybe I can have a candy bar, and pretty soon I'm not losing weight anymore. And then I get a little bit discouraged. Then I stop writing down what I'm eating because I don't want to admit the things that I'm eating because I don't belong eating them, and I know that I don't belong eating them. And then pretty soon I'm putting on weight, so I stop going to meetings because that's embarrassing. Like, who wants to be accountable for eating 2 Big Macs? You know what I'm saying? In one meal. Oh my God. But that happens. Okay, I'm over that. And like I know without a doubt that I'm probably never going to be able to put anything from McDonald's in my mouth ever again. I know that that's just part of my addiction with food, and that's okay. I've come to terms with that. Um, there are a lot of things that I know I'll probably never eat again, and I'm just gonna have to be okay with that. And I don't ever want to be this size again. So on June 12th, I went to my pre-op appointment and I weighed in. I was 331.7 or point 0.6. Either way, okay, big. Now, at the appointment that I was at prior to that, which was about 3 months before that, I was 338 pounds even. So I did manage to lose almost 7 pounds. Okay, that is a big deal for me because I know that I wasn't changing a lot of my habits. Um, I was drinking more water than diet soda, but I was still drinking diet soda. But I wasn't drinking any more of the sugary sodas. I was not going to buffets, like that's just a bad place for obese people. I was avoiding snacks. If it wasn't part of my meal, I didn't eat it. I was trying to meal plan, planning ahead, because I used to be told that when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And so I started writing down everything. This is what we're gonna have for breakfast. This is what we're gonna have for lunch. This is what we're gonna have for dinner. And sticking to that sometimes was difficult. I won't lie. It was really easy to be like, "Oh, honey, you're home. Well, let's order pizza instead of cook this nice wholesome chicken and stuffing that I had planned." But whatever. So preoperative diet happened. The last time I was on the scale, it told me I was down to 325.5. So we'll see what the official weigh-in tomorrow is. I'm definitely excited to see what that says. But 6 or 7 more pounds, that's a start. That's something. So I go in for surgery tomorrow. I go in at 6 o'clock. I have to take my beautiful little 2-year-old to her babysitter's house. And can I tell you, she's spent the night at somebody's house like one time before. Like, aside from being in the hospital when she was like 3 months old, I have not been away from this child. This little girl is just my whole world. She is the reason that I'm having this surgery. I need to be the mommy that can chase after her and not the mommy that sits on the couch and calls her. Because right now I feel like that's the mommy that she has. And that's not fair. So this morning I go in and have surgery. And then I start the rest of my life. I'm pretty excited. So anyway, first video, never made a video before. Hope it's not awful. Please be kind. Um, so I will definitely keep you posted. I plan on doing some weekly weigh-ins and letting everybody know where I am. Um, I don't know. I have a nice little support group here at home. I have my husband and I have my mom and I have my two bestest best girlfriends, and I've got a couple of friends here in Texas. We're kind of new here. Um, as it happens, we're a military family, so we move around a lot, and we just PCS'd. I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but we just moved here in October, and I don't know that many people. I don't really get involved with the whole unit thing. Again, that's a whole self-esteem issue with being a big girl, but so I've got a good support group. Um, I've got obesityhelp.com that I go to, and I've got a RNY help app on my phone. Just silly stuff, but I don't know. So anyway, I'm excited. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna finish packing the rest of my overnight bag with all of the things that I think I might need at the hospital, since I know that I've got at least a 36-hour stay. So I think that's it. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you guys every week to let you know just how this is going. Bye, YouTube!